Our Ag Weekly segment, we're talking about no or low mow May. Okay, I'm glad I said that right.
I heard about this first last year when she talked about this. The tongue twister is seen as a way to help pollinators in the spring. Emily Griffin tells us the pros and the cons.
April's showers have brought May flowers and other plant life. The grass and weeds are again growing, tempting homeowners to dust off the lawnmower. But the low/no mow May initiative suggests you hold off.
No Mow May was started in England a couple of years ago, and the idea is to not mow your lawn during the month of May to provide habitat for our beneficial pollinators.
The reason to reduce mowing in May is because right now the pollinators are just returning, so they need nectar that plants and flowers provide. But it's an idea that's perhaps not all it's cracked up to be.
It's a wonderful idea, but there are a lot of issues associated with No Mow May. If you let your lawn grow the whole month of May, when you go to mow it in June, it's going to be really difficult.
Mowing after allowing the grass to get so tall can also shock the grass and kill the lawn, or it could attract other critters to nest in.
You could have birds nesting in there, you could have bunnies nesting in there.
Or ticks, which notoriously thrive in tall grasses.
Overall, it's not the best idea. We have other suggestions. The first thing I would suggest is to mow higher. Set your mower deck at 4 inches. It's going to allow some of the lower growing flowering weeds to persist. Another thing you can do is to add clover to your lawn. Clover is a very good pollinator species.
Another idea is to start a wildflower garden or cut out any use of pesticides. So when the question is to mow or not to mow,
it's great that people are aware of this, but there are much better things that people can do besides not mowing their lawn in May.
Emily Griffin, 7 News.